Sony.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, we're here. We're here. We're almost on time. Hello.
Mostly on time.
Only 6 minutes.
Hello,
right?
everybody.
Almost.
Welcome. Welcome to Tales from the Virtual Tabletop. And thank you so much for joining us for our 10th session, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The note says 9th, but it's definitely 10th.
I didn't update the script today. Guys,
It's our 10th session. But I knew it. I knew it, though. Hey, look at that. 10 whole sessions, guys.
Like,
That's so cool. You guys are still alive for now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's awesome. This is
barely.
the 10th session. Yeah.
Fine.
Oh,
I'm
this is
totally
the 10th
fine.
session of our. You sure are. So safe up in the tower, high above all the worries
I'm only
of mortals.
bloodied. That's all.
It's fine. It's a boob. It's a scratch. You'll be fine. It's fine. But this is the 10th session of our second ever campaign of Moss and Metal. I am your dungeon master, HowlettTTV, also known as Howie. Hello.
Hello.
Please let me take a chance, take a moment to introduce our lovely players. Starting with Knave. Go ahead, buddy.
Hello, I'm TheTalkativeKnave. I play Calix, but my computer's freaking out right now, so strange. Okay, cool. You're gonna see grid behind me a couple of times today. Like nothing works. Woohoo!
You gotta do what you gotta do. It's all good.
Him. Hey.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Right. Fuck. My pronouns are they them. Fuck. Whew. I'm normally so much better about that. My bad. Oh well.
Yeah.
All right. Coming at you live from a coffin in your area. It's Mari.
What up? I'm Mari. My pronouns are they, them, and so are Mykie's, which is the character that I'm playing. Boom.
Silky smooth, baby. Silky smooth. Let's go. Grum.
Yep, that's me. I'm Grumlarkin. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm playing Will, whose pronouns are he, him. Will you... Video Ninja, come on. You gotta... There we go. I'm begging you.
Do it.
Thank you.
You can
All
do
right.
it. Yeah, there he is. Tiki.
Hello, I am Tiki, she, her, and I play Ashe. Pronouns are also she, her.
Yes, very good. Randall.
I'm Randi. Randi Raccoon. Miracosm art on the internets. She, any pronouns, and I play Rori. She, her pronoun. I did it.
She, her pronoun.
I did it.
Oh, and last but certainly not least, Maddie, take us home.
Hello, everyone. I'm MadilynnTheAlchemist. Pronouns today are she, they, and I am playing Greta, whose pronouns are she, her. And you're watching Tales from the Virtual Table.
Woo!
Delightful. Now, before we jump into tonight's session, we do have a few announcements. Chat, I regret to inform you for the first time ever, not all of our VODs are currently caught up on YouTube. However, they will be. We are one episode behind, which is to say one half of a session behind. And that will... Are we going to catch up, or are we just missing a week? What is our plan for that?
We're gonna catch up.
All right, we're going to catch up. So expect 2 episodes at some point.
Yeah.
Or an extra episode just kind of like wedged in.
Yeah, I was just a little out of routine. Because I went to the dentist when I usually edit, so that's life.
Exactly. You know, life got in the way, but hey, eventually the VODs will be back in order and all will be well. Also, just as a friendly little reminder, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. The more folks who do means the more people get to see our really funny haha shorts and all of our really cool content that we throw up there. It's not just VODs, it's other stuff too. Give it a gander. Hopefully you'll like it. And chat has alerted me that we definitely need a YouTube command for like a YouTube link.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you very much, Cobble. That's a very good thought. We should do that.
I shall write that down.
But
you probably shouldn't be the one doing that command, but we should probably have that, yeah.
Yeah, but good. Yeah, that's good brain. That being said, if you are curious where to find us on YouTube, you can find us at Tales from the Virtual Tabletop. Very easy to spot. A whole lot of words. It's so good. Also, if you haven't already, consider following us here on Twitch. Because number go up, feel good, and make people happy is cool time.
And we're only 5 away from our goal.
We're only 5 away from our goal. What's our goal?
Our goal is 310 followers.
310 followers. We're only 5 away from our goal. That's amazing. That's so close.
We did just get a follow from Forbina.
Forbina. Forby. Hello, Forby. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy the show. That being said, we do also have a cast announcement. Oh, dear sweet Martin.
Yes, Howard.
I believe you have blorbos to sell.
Yes, I do have blorbos to sell. For anybody who has blorbos, such as myself, and you want art of them, but you can't draw or whatever, you should give me money here at my VGen, and I will draw your blorbos for you. You can trust me with your money.
Or at the very least, with the art.
Yeah, sure.
Indeed. But yes, please follow that link that we just posted in chat if you are interested in getting some custom art made by our very own Magic Marionette over on VGen. They do great stuff. It's really good art, really beautiful stuff. Does anyone else have any cast announcements? I don't believe so, but I'm double checking. Okay, cool. Well then, without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into tonight's Tale from the Virtual Tabletop. Bye! Countless waterways flow through the war-torn realm of Rori. Many misplaced and misbegotten things can be found in the southeastern riverlands where our journey begins. This is a story of hope and fear. Of ambition and failure. Of what came before and what must now come after. This is a story of moss and metal.
Journal entry? I haven't done one of these, in a while. I don't know if there's much to say. Things have been chaotic, to say the least. I'm not really a fan of fighting. I really prefer to explore, inspect, and study. Like the weird sphere. The sphere. In my bag, I hear it. In my head, it's hard to keep it out. Constantly reminding me of... we had a long battle with the boggards. They were annoying. I don't know how fun they'd be to dissect or anything, so that is out of the question. I can try to speak to a spirit of one, maybe, but that stuff scares everyone. They whisper. The whispering. They called me night. So everyone nearly died in the fight. That was scary. I don't want my friends die. I just need them. Thankfully, we were able to fight them all off. Except maybe one who was the one we were supposed to speak to, but she ran, and I guess the gang is going to want to chase after her, but God, it's so loud, it keeps telling me to come into the trees, and I just want to get through the next day. I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we find ourselves now, mere moments after our combat has seemingly ended. You managed to combat and defeat a hulking boggart brute with strange crimson veins pouring through its eyes and a mysterious red haze seeming to apparate from its mouth with every breath. It was far larger than any boggart should have naturally been, and seemed near mindless in its savage frenzy. You managed to defeat the creature as well as several other boggart scouts and their animal companions, though strangely, the entity known as Lily Eye seemed to recognize its outnumbered status and depart, though not before Rori called out to her, seeming to have a brief moment of recognition before vanishing into a magical haze. During the combat, Calix was heavily wounded, though he has been brought back up. Many of you still feeling the wear and tear from your wounds, while Rori rummages through the tattered remnants of the third floor in this dilapidated tower. You're haggard, you're tired, you're bloody. But for the moment, things are quiet. The sun is starting to set slowly. You imagine you have 2 to 3 hours of good daylight left. How would you like to proceed?
I'm running upstairs looking for Rori.
Okay. You go, you turn. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, I follow.
I want to start looking around up here.
Yeah, because
Absolutely. So just for a reminder for you, Rori, you did cast Detect Magic last session, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
I did.
and that did grant you a bit of information, which at the time you couldn't really do anything with, but it would be stuff you would have now. There is a small pile of moldy tomes and books that appear to have kind of been collected into a space in the corner of this tower. There were a few faint magical auras that you could see from there that were like immediately apparent. There was also the series of crates that appeared to have been broken open. And other than that, you really hadn't had too much time to fully inspect the space. Greta and Mykie, as the two of you kind of turn and begin to hurry your way back through the tower, you have to pass over the large hulking body of the boggart enforcer that you all managed to defeat. You get a glance now at kind of the remaining space, and you recall that there was a low thud, a series of thumps, as though this creature had been working on something or battering something. And as you take a quick glance while you move towards the rickety stairs, you do see what appears to be like the remnants of tattered cloth and bodies that have been like slowly forced into a divot of mud, as though other individuals have been claimed as victims by these boggards before. The two of you make your way up the tower. You pass the first level, a space kind of filled with old, moldy grains and other pieces of food supplies. The second floor appears to have once been some sort of like common space, though now it is in disarray and badly damaged. And the third floor itself is where you find Rori, which appears to have been the living space of the boggart known as Lily Eye.
I've been
While they
running
were
up the stairs. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say, while you guys were making your way up, can I have like gathered with my detect magic? Can I have gathered the items that were magical? Because I want to start read-auraing them.
Yeah, I believe so, because that tells you whether or not a specific item is magical, right? Like it allows you to locate it.
Yeah.
Then yeah. So as you, I'll say this, it takes a couple of minutes because it's a sizable pile of old moldy parchments. But you manage to rummage through and dig out what appears to be 3 single pages of parchment that have this magical order.
Ooh, okay. It was just those 3? I thought you said there was other stuff.
There are other things, but they do not have magical auras. They're just other places of interest.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. And that's what I'm doing when they find me.
I probably don't even notice that Mykie is following me, because last thing I remember was Cal falling, me trying to pull him up, not really succeeding, but we still seem to get him back up, and then running back into the tower to grab my bow, seeing everything, realizing Rory's not around, and then running upstairs. So I'm probably frantically just like, Rori?
I'm up here.
Oh, jeez. Oh, run up to the 3rd floor. Oh my goodness. You okay? Everything good?
Totally fine. Honestly, the tower was probably much safer than what you guys were doing down there.
Yeah.
So I had hoped we would find our friend cognizant and in bed. And I'm still like rifling through stuff as I'm talking.
Mm-hmm.
I was really worried. Cal almost. It was real bad out there.
Is he all right?
And then I, for now, definitely needs to get some more healing and patched up and everything. Almost drowned, I think.
We should perhaps regroup. Let's
Yeah.
I guess yell out the window for the others. Or wait. I'm gonna share senses with Simon, who's still outside.
Oh.
Okay.
And have
Share
him
senses with Simon.
have him tell them to come up when they're ready.
Excellent. So Simon, the rest of you, Simon swoops down and lands before you, clears his throat and kind of like raises a wing and says, excuse me. May I have your attention, please?
You have it?
Yes. Rori requests all of your presences at the top of the tower.
No, I'm not going up that tower. Thank you, though. I'm gonna sit here.
We should probably move to. It's a fortified location. We should go in there.
Well, perhaps maybe he could stay on the bottom floor.
Sure.
Yeah.
The wood does look a bit precarious. I think he has a good idea. It's a very good idea.
Yeah.
Sorry, when I said that I meant up. I'm not going up the tower. That's what I meant.
Yes, of course. And Simon will kind of like flutter up onto your shoulder, Calix, and say, then I shall remain here as a point of contact.
Okay. All right, I guess. That's fine.
All right.
Let's go. Oh.
Once we get somewhere safer, I can actually, we can do something about that.
Yeah, you manage to pull yourselves into the base of the tower. It's all muddy, but honestly, Calix, you're soaked, you're bloody, you're covered in muck. It really doesn't matter much at this point. But there is enough space for you to like slide down and rest in one of the like drier spaces in the corner. It's quite the gory scene. There is the remnants of the boggart body, which you guys have not yet had a chance to search, as well as what appears to be mangled corpses of previous individuals who these boggards have attacked. But the rest of you make your way up the tower.
All right, Simon says that Calix is going to stay on the first floor.
That's probably for the best. Don't know how stable
Pretty
this.
rickety.
Yeah. Be sure you're.
I mean,
What a battle.
I'm fine, but I'm not great. I mean, look at me.
Hmm.
Covered in blood.
Yeah.
Most of us are.
Yeah, so it's fine. We're good.
We'll be okay.
It was just turning around and not seeing in around. It got me worried. Sorry.
Ah, well, I apologize. I didn't mean to disappear or cause any panic.
And I know you can take care of yourself. You've shown yourself to be very resourceful, but it was just the moment and everything. I'm glad you're up here.
Me too, because I think I've found something rather interesting, and I'm going to take a closer look at those papers.
Yeah. Go ahead and what are we doing? What would you like to do?
I'll read aura them.
Excellent. Okay, read aura lets you determine the school of magic, correct?
I'm going to just slap it in there. But yes, you focus on the target object, opening your mind to perceive magical auras. When the casting is complete, you know whether the item is magical. You or anyone you advise about the aura gains a +2 circumstance bonus to identify magic on the item. If the item is illusory, you detect this only if the effect's rank is lower than the rank of your read aura spell. I still have to roll for it.
Understood. Yeah, go ahead and roll for it. But I will say, given your your history, even at a glance, these do appear to be like laid out in a similar like formula in which you have seen before. You imagine these are some type of magical scroll.
Yes. Yep, that's definitely got Rori focused on it more than what's going on in the room.
Understandable. Go ahead and give me that roll. Oh yeah, easy enough.
26.
Yeah, so looking these over, there are 3 scrolls here, and you don't have too much difficulty unveiling them in general, partially because this is something you've done before. Being able to identify arcane texts or magical writing in general is just something that you've had experience with at your time in school. But also, these do appear to share the arcane sphere as well as the primal sphere.
Interesting. Can I tell what they do?
You can, I believe.
Yeah.
So the first one is one you have definitely had experience with, though I don't know if you yourself actually have it in your repertoire. It is the alarm spell.
Right.
It is first level, and the parchment reads as it should. The second spell, as you look over, is one that is also first level. Not certain you've had too much experience with this one, but it is a spell called Gentle Landing.
Cool.
And last but not least, one I am certain Rori probably has not had direct contact with. It is a very interesting spell called 500 Toads.
Oh my god. Rory maybe doesn't, but I sure have.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Uh-oh.
Let's
Hell
go.
yeah.
Every wizard needs 500
You
toads.
gotta have 500 toads.
You gotta have 500 toads. 400
You never
toads,
know.
too little.
Yeah.
600 toads, too many.
For chat and
500.
anyone who might not know, 500 toads is a spell to discover traps by summoning 500 magical toads into a room. This will trigger the traps.
It's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal spell. But yeah, those are the 3 spell scrolls that you find. They do all have the Arcane and Primal School. As well as, I believe, Alarm, Sharing, Divine, and Occult. And I believe 500 Toads. I know Gentle Landing is just Arcane and Primal. And 500 Toads is also just Arcane and Primal.
Mykie, remind me again, what kind of magic do you practice?
Divine?
Divine, really? I would not have guessed that.
With maybe a little bit of other stuff because of my bloodline, but they shrug.
Interesting. All right. Well, I suppose if ever we get some downtime, I'll try to memorize these spells. This is a good find. I'm not sure if it's worth almost dying for, but it's a good find. And I'll just start babbling about what the spells do.
Fair enough.
I listen. I don't know what else to do.
Sure. As Rori gives you a very detailed description of what these 3 first level spells do, we could briefly turn our attention back to Calix down on the ground floor. Is there anything you would like to do while you're resting up?
I will. Calix will fiddle with the gray pouch that hangs at his neck while he's just sitting there holding his chest, soaked, and like try to spit out the pond or the swamp scum that's in his mouth, and just kind of like sit there. I've already used my potions, and there's nothing really more I can do.
Yeah, fair enough. You kind of sit there for a while, kind of just sort of relaxing, trying to get your adrenaline down, trying to ignore the dull ache in your body. This was a hard fight. Magic users, that's a new one. Eventually, Rory's familiar, Simon, kind of turns to regard you a little bit and says, by the way, I am so delighted that you survived. That seemed to be like a terrible ordeal. I shudder to think what would have happened if something would have happened to you.
I appreciate that, Bird. But
My name is Simon.
okay.
Okay, I don't call you Minotaur Man. I call you
You
by your
just
name.
did.
Yeah, because I'm trying to prove a point here. Because you see, it sounds disrespectful.
So your response to disrespect is disrespect?
Absolutely, yes. Oh, yes, I'm very petty.
So
That's
That's
pretty
where we'll
common,
live.
Actually, yeah.
So
Yeah, fair enough.
I think that the rest of them would have been fine. They're very
Well-
capable.
They are very capable, yes, but You know, every complex device needs all of its parts. You know, you take one thing away, even if you don't think it's all that important, and the whole thing just sort of falls to bits.
Perhaps. But everybody dies eventually. I won't be around forever.
That is true, I suppose. Well, in any case, I suppose we will just have to hope that you survive long enough that your demise does not result in the loss of any of your companions. Suppose that would be a win.
To that we can both agree. Besides, I don't think Marjorie will let me die. Not yet, anyway.
Marjorie, is that that is the Ascended you follow? Yes.
Yes.
Ah. Well, I am not all that versed in the ways of the Ascended, but if she is keeping you alive, or at the very least helping you stay alive, that seems like a good thing to me.
One would think. And perhaps it will be a good thing. Only time will tell.
He just kind of nods and leaves you to your thoughts. We'll head back up the tower as Rori finishes her very excited explanation of what Alarm, Gentle Landing, which you guys now know is effectively a spell that could save you from falling from great heights.
One of us.
One of us. Yes, one of you.
It's like...
And 500 toads, which is a spell that creates 500 toads.
Yep.
Interesting.
I can only
I want to say gentle landing. Sorry. Gentle landing is like featherfall, but it only helps one person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it is a reaction.
It is a reaction.
Keep imagining 500 little girls in it.
Yes.
It's exactly that. It's exactly like that.
Except, toads instead of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
7,000 toads.
Horrifying.
Eat this man.
I cast 500 toads. Can that be an intimidation tactic?
Maybe if we do the work to make sure an NPC is afraid of toads, I bet it could be.
Well, Pavlov, what's his name? LaCroix?
Yes.
What is
Being
that?
afraid of toads.
That sentence is wild. We could do the work to make that
if we can make a guy be afraid of toads.
Basically, if we
condition
gaslight
them.
somebody into being
you pass
horrified
them.
and paranoid of toads,
Yes.
and then cast a bunch of
Yeah.
toads in front of them, we can
LaCroix
break
would be
them.
It's a solid
We
plan.
could
It's just a
tell-
little elbow work.
We could tell LaCroix that this guy was killed by toads.
I do want to threaten him, so should keep
Toads?
that in mind.
You're gonna be
With
covered in so
toads.
many warts if you don't answer my question right now.
Jeez.
We push this person in the pit. We
That's
push
actually a
this
common
person in the
misconception.
pit.
Toad
What more
pit.
can we
Toad
do?
zone.
Toads.
Toad room.
The
All
toad
right.
room.
Never mind.
Good grief. But yes,
No
so
timeout, only toad room.
so you guys finish getting a detailed explanation of these spell scrolls.
Mhm.
The chamber here is still largely unsearched, as are the floors below. What would you like to do?
Start looking around more thoroughly.
All right.
I agree.
Are
It's
we
a good idea.
okay? So you have 3 flights, not including the ground floor. If we include the ground floor, that's 4. You have bodies unsearched on the ground floor. The middle floor appears mostly empty, as though there's you're probably not going to find much there. The first floor is where a lot of those like sacks of rotten food and things like that. There could be things there, and then there's this top floor. How would we like to go about this?
We could look over the boggart bodies on the first floor.
Ash is gonna sit on the nearest like little box and just
Sorry, Tiki,
Okay,
your
okay.
audio's very bad for stream. I can't understand what you're saying.
Oh
no.
Uh-oh.
That's
That's
not good.
troublesome.
It's good now.
registering
like
the
you
wrong mic
started
again?
enunciating a little, but if you
Oh.
speak softer, it gets like garbled.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. It might be my gain. Let me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Ashe is gonna sit quietly.
Okay. Fair enough. What about the rest of yous?
Will's gonna head down to the ground floor and immediately start doing some wound treatment on Cal.
All right, so Greta and Will to the ground floor. What about you, Mykie?
Rory's already looked through this entire floor.
No, I didn't have time.
No.
But I'm
Oh.
definitely
Yeah,
staying up here to look around.
Okay,
so.
then I'm gonna stay up here with Rory and also look around the room.
All right, yeah, cool.
For
Go
shiny
ahead
things.
and sweet. We'll start from the top of the tower and we'll head down.
Okay.
So how about you two go ahead and give me perception checks.
Okay.
And let me know if there's anything in
shit.
particular you're doing
I forgot to.
outside of just,
You.
For shame, Rory. Roll it again.
I'm sorry. Let me hide.
Yes. As a reminder, we do hidden perception checks here.
Everything's hidden from chat.
Indeed, everything is hidden from chat. Sorry, chat. All right, so the two of you kind of split off from one another and start rummaging around looking for any other like items of interest or things of that nature. Overall, this space looks as though there's not a great deal of value here. However, Mykie, as you're looking over the like small writing desk that was there, you give kind of a jiggle to some of the drawers. Most of them appear as though they're like strictly superficial, like they don't actually pull out. They're just meant to look like drawers.
Right.
But you find one in the bottom corner that does appear to have a little bit of give to it. And as you kind of force it open, you do find what appears to be a small, like, burlap sack.
Oh,
It's
okay.
about the size of your palm.
I take it and I open it to see what's inside.
Sure. As you pull it open, inside you see about 6 gold coins and 5 silver coins.
Ooh. Cool. Can you put that in chat so I can add it to my my loot? I will forget probably.
Sure. Boom. There you go.
Thank you.
6
Thanks
gold,
so much.
5 silver. Yeah, no worries. Rory, as you are kind of fanning around, nothing else is really standing out. You feel like you probably picked the most like interesting stuff up already with these abandoned spell scrolls. And as you spend a couple of minutes and you feel like you've kind of searched the whole place, you sort of stop. You're ready to call it. You turn to Mykie and Ashe to kind of gather them up so you can head down, and then you notice the crate that Ashe is sitting on, and it appears to have a bit of like strange red residue kind of seeping from one of the corners.
I'm gonna swipe my finger through the residue. What does it feel like?
What are you doing?
Go ahead and
Touching
make me
things.
a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm. You mean fortitude?
Fortitude, yes, a fortitude save. Of course. What would a Constitution save be
What would
doing
that
here?
even be? Yeah.
What would that even? That doesn't even make sense. Okay, 17. All right. So, as you kind of swipe your fingers through it real quick, you notice a couple of things immediately. It's kind of gritty and very fine, almost like sand. But as you sort of smear it between your fingers, it does seem to like stain and deteriorate rather quickly. there is a moment after you've like touched it and are kind of feeling it over to try and get a better idea of what it is, that you do feel a brief hit of adrenaline in your chest, as though there's just a sudden like pulse, and that heightens your fight or flight response for just a brief moment before you take like a big shaky breath and it recedes.
I'm just gonna, when that hits, I'll reach out and grab Ashe's shoulder just to stabilize myself and squeeze it.
Are you okay?
This is a drug. I think you're sitting on a box of drugs.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah.
I hop off the box.
I don't think it's a good drug. I don't think it's a party drug. I think it's something that, I don't know, I felt a spike of adrenaline. Like my fight or flight was engaged. This would either make me run for the hills or get violent.
Huh.
Let's not open it, but Ashe, if you're feeling muscly, as you tend to be, perhaps you could help us maneuver it downstairs.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, this crate's not overly big. It's, roughly about half the size of Ashe, so about like 1.5 feet tall or so. Weighs maybe like 10 pounds. It's a little bit bigger than a Foot Locker.
Oh, okay, I thought it was
half my
way
weight.
bigger.
No,
But you're so
it's
strong.
not like a
Weight.
big industrial crate. Just like,
I'm so strong.
You're like an ant,
Yeah.
Ashe is just a little guy.
but so
Big
strong.
personality, little guy. So
Mhm.
strong.
She's literally 27 pounds.
Soaking wet.
My dog is
But
heavier
yeah,
than her.
Same.
Yeah, easy enough. You go ahead and you pick it up. Go ahead and make me a Constitution save. Or no, a Fortitude save.
Okay. That is a 21.
All right, excellent. So as you pick it up, it becomes clear to both you and Rori fairly quickly that is the small box is lifted. There are several points where like this crate is not sealed. Like this is leaking. It is clearly this stuff has been transferred into this, and this is not meant to hold such a fine material. And you too briefly feel that like race of adrenaline. Your pupils dilate. Every muscle in your body kind of tenses for a second before you manage to shake it off and take a breath and things slow down again.
Okay, put it back down. Put it back down.
Okay.
We gotta figure out how to transfer this stuff to something else. I don't think we should carry it around in this crate. What if we, drop it and it breaks and it bursts everywhere, and then would we all, I don't know, get into fisticuffs? Because that's not gonna go well for me.
No. We have any sort of cloth or tarp that we could cover it in?
I mean,
Any bed sheets or anything? Because it's a camp.
oh yes, we should actually just look around in this room and see. Are there any can we find any sacks or?
Yeah, go ahead and make me another perception check. Just looking for some mundane items. Okay, cool. So Rori, you start looking around for sacks or any sort of container. Nothing really pops out at you. Ashe, your neuron has been activated. There is strange drugs in this box, and you need to find a way to keep these strange drugs for who knows what purposes. This is finally interesting. This is good. You need these things. Who knows what you could use them for? And you start looking around, and the writing desk that Mykie had been looking at, you notice that it had been swiped clean, as though there were things on it, and it had been quickly tossed aside almost. And under that desk, you do catch the glint of a single surviving bottle.
I grab it. It's a bottle of what looks like the drug?
No, it looks like it's just a empty glass,
just a bottle?
potion bottle. Yeah,
Oh,
just
okay.
a potion bottle about the size of an apple.
Yeah, I grab it. And I turn around and I go up to Rori and I hold it up, like I'm presenting like a little sword. Like, you think this will work?
Oh, perfect, Ashe. And I'm going to pat her on the head.
Her tail buzzes. Like the tip of her tail buzzes a little bit.
Would you? Okay. My repair toolkit, would that have gloves?
I feel like your repair toolkit is that is something you've had for a while, right?
Yeah. If you recall, because we've only interacted with it once before, it's a special kit that I made myself, where all the tools look super tiny and pink and cute, but they do the job of regular tools.
Right.
So this is why I'm unsure.
I would say.
I feel like you would have white gloves in there.
They might have little white gloves.
I feel like you would have like little dainty white gloves for that. Sure. Yeah.
Great. I will put those gloves on. And let's see. I have a change of clothes. I don't really want to get drugs on those. I don't have anything to like wrap around my mouth because I don't want to breathe this in. So I guess we're just gonna raw dog it. I'll put the gloves on and try to transfer some into the bottle.
All right. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Let's do that. You're doing that. You take some. You like. Are we doing like a scooping motion? What's the play? All right.
Okay, hold on.
Motion.
I have an idea.
Oh, no.
How about this? Because the crate's not huge.
Not huge.
Okay, so here's the plan. I'm going to grab some paper from around the room and curl it into a funnel shape and then pour it from the crate.
Okay, the only paper that's not super gross would be the spell scrolls, but you could use those for that.
I'm not doing that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, Ashe, what do you think? Should we scoop?
Fuck it. Yeah, scoop. Fuck it.
Real quick, before you guys scoop, DM.
Yes.
Question.
Yes, Michael.
So I have that purifying spoon in my bag still. What would happen if I put the purifying spoon in the drugs? I'm gonna.
No, don't
make designer fantasy cocaine.
Don't. We want to. We want to figure out what the stuff is before we change it, because this is what's been making the boggards crazy.
What floor is this happening on?
3rd floor.
This happened on the top floor. You're down on the bottom floor.
I'm
Your
stitching up a minotaur.
You stitched up that minotaur.
Yeah, I'm trying to find any other things we can scoop. Sorry, I have no other scoopy things.
Yeah, I'm looking through my stuff too, and I don't think I have any. The spoon's a good idea, and I'd love to see what would happen if we used it, but I do want to see if we can learn anything about this stuff first.
Yeah.
You guys.
I mean, you could like reasonably with a it would result in a a dexterity themed check to like use the potion bottle itself and just kind of scoop it in. You just wouldn't be able to like fill the bottle, you know?
All right. Who feels quick-handed?
Who feels what?
Quick-handed, like you got fast reflexes.
Oh, I have pretty good reflexes.
All right, Ashe, you're gonna do the scooping.
Hey, I do the scooping. Gimme.
All right. Go ahead and make me a thievery check.
Oh, even better. Okay. Oh, that's an 11.
Okay, go ahead and make me a fortitude save.
+9 does not help.
I mean, it stopped it from being a critical failure.
That's true. That's a 20, not nat. Dirty
Yeah, it's
20.
a dirty 20. Okay, yeah. So you go in and you're like, all right, yeah, I got this, no problem. How hard could this be? Very quickly, you like swipe the potion bottle like over the top of the sand and hold it up. It's like a third full. You're like, boom, easy peasy. You turn, you smile at Mykie and Rori. Mykie, Rori, Ashe's knuckles covered in the drug.
Oh no!
I saw this coming.
Yeah.
Prestidigitate.
Ashe, you prestidigitate it. Ashe, there is like, you're like, whoo, that was easy. But man, my heart is racing. My heart is racing. And my
Man,
heart
I'm
is
so
racing.
nervous.
It's hot. Why is it so hot in here? Ooh. Ooh. I would, so
This is hard.
I who in this moment is closer to Ashe?
Probably me.
All right, Ashe, I would like you to roll me or flip a coin. Basically, roll me a 1d2.
1d2?
Mm-hmm.
That's /d2, right? Or RD2?
Yeah. /R 1d2.
/R1d2?
Yeah.
Slash
/roll
R.
1d2.
/R space 1d2.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see.
Sorry. Yes, the space must be there too.
Ew.
Okay. Excellent. Go ahead and make me a acrobatics check if you don't mind.
Who? Ashe?
Ashe.
Yeah.
Yeah, just double checkies.
All right.
It is a
24.
24.
That is really good. Okay, that's very fortunate. So Ashe, you hold it out. You feel the prestidigitation kind of like briefly swipe something off of your fingers, and there is a moment where your eyes, your pupils dilate into tiny sliver slits, and your heart rate spikes, and you bolt down the stairs. Your flight response kicks in before your brain can even activate, and you tumble down these stairs with rapid succession.
Oh.
Those of you on the bottom floor, you hear as Ashe comes sliding into the mud down on the ground floor. Ashe, you're breathing heavily. You look around for a second. Your pupils widen, and you're fine.
Quick question. Ashe was holding the open bottle.
Yes, that was what the acrobatics check was for.
Oh, to keep it in there. Okay, cool.
Yeah. If she would have failed the acrobatics check, she would have fumbled, and the bottle would have gone flying.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. You're right, Ashe.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm good. Holy
What?
fucking shit.
What was that?
So she holds up the bottle with one hand and points to it with her other hand and is like, so we found the thing that's making the boggards like crazy. And it's a fucking drug, and it's kind of fucking crazy.
Ooh.
We're trying to get a sample. That's what she kind of shakes it a bit. That's what this is.
I get to roll this for the first time today. But can Will roll Underworld lore to see if he knows what kind of drugs would look like that and be in there?
Okay.
Wow.
And also
Yeah,
what its
go ahead
common
and-
sale price might be on the market.
Go ahead and roll me an underworld lore check.
All right.
I like that. Yeah.
Is that a blind roll? I don't think I have the option to do that actually. Never mind. Oh, wait, no, I do.
Yeah, go ahead and make it a blind roll. Yeah, let's make it a blind roll.
Yeah.
I like that. For this particular
Yeah.
lore, I think doing it in secret makes sense.
Because it's a shot in the dark specifically, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right, Will,
Mm-hmm.
you have admittedly been out of the game for a couple of years.
A while, yeah.
You've also been out of this territory for a while.
Oh, yeah.
That being said, you know that there are certain drugs out there that can alter the mood of individuals, whether that be like make them more aggressive, make them more fearful, make them more pliable to conversation. There are definitely drugs out there that can alter the mood. However, you got a pretty decent look at Ashe as she came down the stairs, and a couple of things like caught your attention. One, you've seen Ashe run before. She was not running like Ashe runs. She was running almost like a scared animal, like three limbs on the ground, like skidding across the floor, going as quickly as she could. That is weird. That's not anything. That's not like any kind of drug you've ever seen before.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you get the impression that maybe like to be perfectly honest, like you're not entirely certain where you could go to like get information about this. Your best bet would be maybe like the underworld in Tir Nalan. But without like some sort of like maker's mark or something like that, like a direction to go off of, honestly, this could be anybody's.
Okay. Hey, Ashe, could you,
Yeah.
Could you just try and control and take, like, a couple of slow, deep breaths for me?
Deep breaths? Okay.
Slow, deep breaths. You are on it right now. I don't know what
It's kind of wild.
Interestingly, Will, actually, to just kind of add to that, is it did seem to like fade pretty rapidly. Like you watched her, whenever she came down, her pupils were dilated. It seems her pupils have fixed. She's much more aware than she was whenever she came down. So it was, whatever it was like a very short hit.
Huh.
Yeah, which is strange, because if this is indeed the thing that was messing with the boggards, there might be another element that there's mixing. Yeah, there could be some sort of missing element, or it could be a matter of how much is done. You're not sure.
Okay.
Well, if they snorted, I imagine the effect would be
Or ingest it, yeah.
Don't. Hey. Tempting, I know. Don't
Would you
do
like
that.
to snort the drugs?
No.
Ooh.
Not right now.
No.
Not
Later.
right now.
So I can later.
Ominous deep voice.
I like her head kind
later.
of snaps
I would like-
towards Will later.
Absolutely later, but not right now.
You got it. You fucking got it.
After Ashe
All right.
fell down the stairs,
Mhm.
Rori's just gonna be like, looking down. Okay, she seems fine. Put the spoon in it, Mykie.
Yeah, okay.
Now it's time for science. Yes, good.
All right. Mykie, you take your, I believe it's a teaspoon, correct?
I think so, yeah.
All right, you take your
Yeah.
teaspoon and you dip it into the powder.
I swirl it around.
All right, yeah, you give it a nice little swirl. So it's a nice, like, silty sand, almost like very similar in like texture to like Middle Eastern style spices. Like it's been powdered very finely to where it has like, it starts out granular, but whenever you introduce any sort of moisture or oil from the skin, that's when it seems to like clump and smear.
Hot Cheeto dust.
But yeah, kind of like hot Cheeto dust. You slowly you turn the spoon around in it a few times. There's no like visible alteration or anything.
Do we have to activate the spoon?
No, it should just do it.
Didn't notice any change.
I licked the spoon.
Oh God.
Okay, excellent.
All right,
All
this is
right,
gonna be the
I
drugs
love
episode,
this.
everybody. All right.
Okay, yeah, the gang does drugs. Okay, so
No!
purifying. All right, excellent. And then we did our 2 action. We've cleansed cuisine. Okay, and change 1 to okay. You can gentlemen. Ooh, okay. Excellent.
What am I rolling?
Everything.
Interesting. Okay, I have to hold on. I just have to look up something really quickly for the letter of the rules for Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
Okay.
This is a very clever thing you did. And I just need to check it real quick. I just need to check and see if this thing would count as a toxin. Spelled it wrong. There we go. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay. I believe this allows you to can also choose to remove. Oh. Interesting. I would like you. Okay. So by the letter of the rule, by the way this works, is this allows you to remove poisons and or specifically toxins and decay from food.
Okay.
This is a toxin in and of itself. So I'm going to ask you to roll me a counteract check.
Okay.
With, I believe this is all right, it's divine. So, and you are, your spellcasting is divine as well, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and make me a counteract check with your charisma.
Oh, my charisma. Okay.
Yeah, so roll me just a flat charisma check.
It's 10 plus my charisma.
Wait. I'm sorry. I'm misunderstanding how counteract checks. It should be... Hey, Knave, you've done counteract checks. You've played a wizard. It's normally either arcane, arcana, occultism, religion, or nature, right?
I mean,
This is
that's for
spellcasting.
spells, yeah. But this is a
It's for-
toxin, so I think it's different.
Yeah,
The DC for the
that's
toxin
fair.
will be one thing, but the player will still roll their spell, their spell casting.
their spell.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, cool.
Skill.
Then yeah, go ahead and we'll do charisma. We'll fly by the seat of our pants on this one. Go ahead and roll me that counteract check. So it's basically just a charisma check.
So 10 plus
Which-
my charisma modifier?
No, you are rolling. You don't know what your DC is. But
Oh.
if you go to so you would roll a D20 plus 4, which I believe is
Okay.
your charisma.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So to be clear how I'm ruling this, just because and we can jump in if it feels unfair.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Because this is
Mykie would get to add train to that too. So it's technically
yes.
When you go to your spell
Yeah,
page,
it's your spell modifier.
there's spell DC and then there's your little spell modifier number. That's the number you would roll.
Oh, okay.
Then please roll that. Thank you. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry I
I'm sure
misunderstood.
You're good.
Yeah, so you'd be rolling plus 9.
28.
Excellent.
Much better.
Okay,
Beautiful.
cool.
Much
So-
better.
Yeah, much better. Okay, so Mykie, you take the spoon, you put it in your mouth. First of all, this is delicious. This is phenomenal. This is perhaps the best powdered thing you've ever tasted.
Okay.
Nothing else happens.
Okay. Yeah, Mykie just like takes the spoon out
their mouth, just stares at it, stares at the powder, stares at Rori with the most blankest expression, just like, oh, it tastes good.
This is very interesting. I wish we had a better control group, because I don't know how your physiology compares to Ashe's, because you're both kind of weird. But nothing happened, and that is interesting.
Rori, if you would like.
Yeah.
Actually, Rori and Mykie, if either of you would like to roll whatever knowledge check is based on your spellcasting. So for Rori, it would be Arcana. For Mykie, it would be Religion, I believe. To get some recall knowledge information about how maybe this interaction worked.
I would love to.
Yeah, because you guys are here, you're fact checking, you're trying to get this information. So let's see what we can give you.
I was going to ask if you wanted it blind.
It's fine. Mykie already rolled.
Cool.
All right, 18.
Natural
Oh.
20 for 31.
Oh my god. All right. Excellent.
Thank
So we'll start with Mykie. Mykie, the spoon, as far as you're aware, is meant to work with food. This powder is technically edible, which is why it worked. However, you don't believe that, like, stirring the spoon in the powder is what spared you from the toxin. It was because you fed yourself the toxin with the spoon. So the powder is still active.
Oh, okay.
Rori, looking at this, in all honesty, that super shouldn't have worked.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
And it is absolutely wild that you know that magic is extremely complicated and specific, but you also know that the different pillars of magic, primal, divine, arcane, and the occult, all have different, like, unique quirks. Arcane, for you, the arcana, is very, like, scientific. It's very rigid. It's very mathematical. You could see it. You could study it. You can pick it apart. Yeah, it's predictable. The divine is a little bit more wishy-washy, where it's more powered by faith in the rawest sense of the word. The more you believe, the more power you could put into something. Primal magic is entirely based off of this sort of chaotic wilderness. It's like trying to direct a river. It's very difficult to do. And you imagine what has happened here is that the primal elements of this toxin have clashed with Mykie's pure, in some would say, dumb faith that their teaspoon would stop them from getting poisoned.
Yeah.
And because of that, Mykie did not get poisoned.
Huh. All right. We're going to have to repeat this experiment, I think, with another person.
Uh-huh.
And I fear that that person may have to be me. Because I'm the least religious person here. Oh, God.
Also, I don't do drugs. Except for drink. I mean, I guess if that counts.
You're downstairs.
Well, I thought you came downstairs.
No, we're still upstairs.
No,
I'm the only one who's
actually,
downstairs.
real quick, we are going to briefly rewind time because Will and Greta did go downstairs for some very specific purposes.
True.
Will, I know you've been doing some medicine checks, but Greta, I believe you were wanting to kind of search the bodies and search the area, correct?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and hit me with that perception check.
Love to.
Please remember to do it blind.
Oh.
Well, This frick.
Well,
Okay. So, Greta, where are we going first? Are we searching the area or are we searching the body of the boggard first?
Bodies first.
All right. So, you make your way over to this large, hulking boggard figure. And there's one thing that you pick up immediately. The kind of like heavy, large club that this boggart was using is branded with a rune. This is it has a rune. This is a magic item, this club. You don't specifically know what that rune means, but it's a magic item for sure. Amongst the rest of his things, you do find a bunch of like crude weapons, like a set of like 5 crude bone javelins, and a set of like no longer usable, tattered old like armor made out of like wooden planks and things like that. But one thing you do find kind of that has been wedged under his massive body that you have to kind of push and roll him over, you do find a lantern. It is this strange kind of globular, almost teardrop shaped item that has like a crude wooden facet over to it to like create an overhead handle, and a simple like draw, a simple like curtain that kind of goes around with what appears to be like a simple like knob in the front. And inside of this strange lantern, there are dozens of what look to be like larval eggs submerged in some sort of like faintly greenish tinged water.
That's peculiar.
Yeah. And those are the 2 strange things that you find on this boggart. But actually, while you are repositioning this boggart to get the lantern, you do see kind of in the mud the remnants of some of these like heavily battered bodies. And looking those over, kind of sticking out from the mud in what appears to be like a gnarled hand of unfortunately a entity you can no longer discern the ancestry of. There does appear to be some sort of like sleek, almost like club-like item. It's mostly submerged in the mud. Again, this body has been like pressed in. You're gonna have to like root around to actually pull it free. But it doesn't appear damaged, which is usually a good indication that something is magical.
I'm gonna try to grab it. I'm gonna try to get that thing.
Hell yeah. Make me a strength check. Or an athletics check, sorry.
Oh, athletics check. That's slightly better. The skill check success.
The skill
continues.
checks, continues. So yeah, with a 23, you kind of grab this item and you wrench back and pull, and about half of this mangled body kind of reemerges from within the muck. Okay. It has, from what you could tell, very like scaled features. It looks very similar to like an aquatic species of some kind. Go ahead and make me recall knowledge with nature.
Oh, that's not so.
What is your total?
It is a total of 9.
9. Okay.
I would like to use a hero point to. Is that a critical failure, or is that?
That is just a failure. You can bump it to a success.
I would love to bump it to a success.
Excellent. So this is a rare species, a species that typically doesn't come this far inland. This is known as an Athamaru. They are essentially like deep sea fish people. Some of them have like crustacean-esque features. Some of them have more like directly fish related. But they are far less humanoid in appearance, and tend to prefer riverways at the very least, if not the ocean itself, which is why they are so rare. As you know, the Ocean of Fate is quite dangerous in this current era. Once you manage to wrench them free, you do manage to wrest the baton from the rigor mortis grip of this individual. But you do also catch the glint of a medallion around their neck. It's muddied, it's sullied, but it appears to be like fairly intricately carved, though it would need to be it would need to be cleaned to get a better look at it.
Do apologize for your fate, friends, I guess. I mean no disrespect. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. I'm gonna, as I'm wrenching the bodies out of kind of like the mud, I'm gonna lay them down, try to be as respectful as I can to these.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. You managed to. Yeah, you could pull. It looks to be. It looks to be like a set of two specifically different Anthamaru that have been that have been killed here. You managed to pull the majority of their badly damaged bodies free. You take the necklace, clean it a bit, and it has a strange symbol on it. Go ahead and make me a recall knowledge religion check.
It is 7.
7? You're not familiar with this symbol.
Didn't think I would be, but I know somebody who might be.
Indeed. But lastly, but not least, before you pull away, you do find kind of under the bodies what appears to be a like muddied leather traveling sack that comes with one of the corpses that you kind of gently pull off, and it has like a considerable like heft to it.
Flip that open.
You find a large amount of gold coins.
Ooh, okay.
Looks to be like at a glance, anywhere between like 15 to 20.
Flip the bag closed again and just kind of set it next to them just for now.
And so you do.
And the big boggart that was kind of like spewing the red kind of goo thing. There, just other than the gear that I find, is there anything strange about him?
Go ahead and make me a nature check, I believe. Okay. 17. So boggarts, you know, like you've dealt with boggarts before, not directly, but like they've been a known entity and you've lived in the Riverlands your entire life. Typically, boggarts are combative, semi-low-level sentient creatures. They have their own language, they have their own culture, but they typically prefer to stay in like smaller groups of clans and are very warlike. They're very might makes right in their typical mentality. This guy looks like he would have been extremely important in boggart society. Just judging by his size alone, he's about 2 heads taller than the average boggart and covered in muscle. However, looking him over, you know, like there were several things that were strange about this. There were those red veins that seemed to like creep through his eyes, and that deep red fog that poured from his large mouth every time he exhaled. And looking him over now, you see that his eyes, the veins in them have gone inert and they have lost that sort of like deep crimson color. and have now gone like a necrotic black. And his mouth, as it like partially hangs open, large as it is, being a frog person, you can see pretty easily, like inside of his mouth, that rot and decay has already like very rapidly started to set in, as though his body is decaying much more quickly than is natural.
Oh, excuse me. That's great. Oh, cool. I'm trying to like assess everything in there, because now that we've had time to sit down and kind of think about things, or not sit down, but this does remind me of a long time ago when I saw creatures not acting the best, and I knew that like some drugs and things were involved. Just kind of like I can't make any assumptions without enough. Anyway, I'm gonna now take the medallion and go over to Will. And Will, you think you know what this is? A symbol right here on this necklace.
Would you like?
Okay.
Yeah. Would you like to roll a recall knowledge religion check, please?
I would like to do that, actually. That was almost a 20 on that system. That's so annoying.
I saw that.
But that is a 10 on the die now.
That is a 10. That is a failure.
Okay. I mean, that is actually kind of fitting for Will.
Hey, your call. It's fairly intricate. It's certainly like, this is not something that was made like crudely. Like, this is made out of like a copper metal that has been tarnished and oxidized into a sort of like a greenish state. But the symbol itself, you got nothing.
If we got the rust off of it, maybe. Just gonna look over at Cal while bandaging his wounds.
I'll see what I can do about shining this up.
I'll take a glimpse at it.
Oh,
yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure, Cal. I didn't know if you would be up for it. How you doing?
I mean, I've been worse, but definitely not great. Like great, I'm not. It wasn't fun, you know.
Sorry, I couldn't help you too much.
You know, I mean, we were all fighting. It's part of the gig.
Looking at this holy symbol, you do recognize this. Not in any great detail, but you have seen. Honestly, what really helps you put it together is the fact that it belonged to an Athamaru. The Ascended of the Athamaru was an individual known as Crinthos the Blood Tide. And this is his symbol. It appears to be a trident with the base of a crown.
Can you spell that for me? Or type it out in chat?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. I'll type it out in chat.
Do I know anything about this?
So Crinthos, you know a couple of base things. You're not super acquainted. You know he is within the Ascended Pantheon of Chaos. You know that his legend, the thing that like raised him to an Ascended, has something to do with wartime. It is something to do with either a great battle being fought, or a great foe being felled. He is one of the like very battle-oriented Ascended. but any specific details are kind of eluding you at the moment.
That is the symbol of the blood tide. Warrior symbol. Battle-driven people typically wear that kind of jewelry.
Interesting.
Where did you find that?
On two of the bodies that were under the bigger one. It looks like the big boggart was smashing some, I don't know, travelers, people coming to chat with them, something.
Well, perhaps they died in battle and they'll be pleased in the afterlife.
Hopefully. I go and I take the necklace and put it back on the body that I found it on.
And so you do. And it is about that time that Ashe comes barreling down the stairs, and time makes sense again.
Woo!
Woo.
Perfect.
All right, so Rori, Mykie, you guys are still upstairs.
Yes.
Yes.
And Mykie, you can only use that spoon like once a day, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay, then I think we're done up here. Let's sweep the tower on our way down.
Nod. All right. Sounds good.
All right. Go ahead and give me some hidden perception checks for the sweep on the way down.
Okay.
Okay. So as you're making your way down, again, that middle floor seems like largely scarce and empty. There's nothing but the remnants of like a destroyed table and a couple of chairs. Nothing immediately of note. Going down to the next space where all that rotten food and stuff appears to be, as you're kind of rummaging through things, you do find kind of like stashed away in a corner as if it had been like hidden almost, a trident.
Huh.
Yeah, it doesn't appear badly damaged or anything like that.
I mean, Mykie calling down the stairs. Does anybody want a trident?
Trident?
I didn't.
Let's bring it down.
Like,
Oh, okay.
All right, so you
Go
guys
down.
are all down at the bottom floor. You've spent about an hour. Nightfall is roughly 2 hours or so away.
Oh.
What would you like to do? You've gathered a bunch of items that may or may not be magical. You've tended to some of your wounds.
Yeah, I gotta start doing that for the rest of y'all.
We should perhaps make ourselves scarce in this area, though. Just in
Yeah,
case.
definitely.
Yeah, in case they regroup.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or do we want to camp here because it's more fortified and allow them to come to us so that we can finish them off?
Oh, Cal, I think they're not in their right minds. I think they're perhaps in an altered state because of this drug that we found. I don't know if laying in wait to slaughter them is necessarily the moral thing to do.
Feel
I
like you
agree.
didn't have to put it
Yeah.
in those words. It's not entirely what I
words.
said.
Okay.
it's what's
If
it's
they
what's
come
happening.
back to attack us, then we will defend ourselves.
Right,
There are
but we would be
walls
staying
here.
here with the intent of defending ourselves against a group of people who are not in charge of their own facilities, right? They're not.
You did say to stay here and wait in case they come back and then we kill them.
Again, out of self-defense.
It's
Um,
not
only if they
self-defensive,
come
we're
back.
Waiting for them to do it, right?
No, we're just
Hey,
camping
just
here.
because
There
you
are
have a
walls.
shield.
The
doesn't mean
Riverlands
it's
is a stand your
defense.
ground state. All right.
This isn't our
There
ground,
are
anyways. This is
walls. There's a nice fireplace here. We could have an actual.
There's so
perhaps
many
decent
corpses.
all right, Cal.
Yeah,
Go
there are
ahead
so
and go up the
many
stairs.
corpses.
Walk up the stairs,
I'm
and we
s-
will sleep
I'm
here.
staying on the bottom floor.
Okay, so we're
Gonna
not
break his
staying
back.
here.
Okay.
I agree. Cal, I think we should leave. Just because if they are coming back, and as everybody said, the drugs are affecting their minds. We should go,
Okay.
please.
All right. Let's go.
All right.
I'll survey us a good place to, hopefully a good place to set up camp.
Before we
Sure,
start
all right.
trekking,
Nope.
Ashe, perhaps I could hang on to that drug and maybe find something to stop her that bottle.
She looks at it and then looks back to Rory. Yeah. Here. Here.
Don't worry, there will be further experiments, and I feel like you'll come in great. You'll be very handy for those.
Okay.
We'll find something to stop her the bottle.
Yeah, easy enough. You can find like a bit of like tattered cloth and rip it off and plug the bottle.
GM,
Yes.
good friend Howie. Is
Yes.
the bottle see-through?
Yes, it is. It's like one of those like off-green dingy bottles, but like
Okay.
yeah, you can see through it.
Mm-hmm. It's probably been too long. But I'm definitely going to be eyeballing that little drug. Just be like, have I seen it before? Hmm.
I mean, it's like a crimson-y colored powder.
Okay. Anyway,
All right. Go ahead and make me that survival check.
love to. And we keep winning.
Hey, 22. Okay. So you spend the next hour kind of putting distance in between yourselves and this tower before you come to what appears to be like a small knoll that raises out of some of the more like boggy areas of this swamp. Kind of pulling yourselves up, there are, several trees that kind of dot the space. But it looks like this could be a decently fortified location. You could set up a few tents, could easily like have a fire, but have it be hidden. This could work.
All right, I think this will be good. Any objections or any suggestions?
No, that looks fine to
I
me.
don't think so.
Rory's gonna
Wonderful.
raise an eyebrow, look around. It's all leaves. Suggestions? No. For camping? No.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Greta's the expert.
No, I just meant like you would. Yeah, Greta, you know. Suggestions
Right.
from me for camping is what I'm saying. That I don't know anything.
Right, but suggestions for maybe keeping us safe or anybody notice anything out of the ordinary. Just because I know a little about what I'm doing doesn't mean I, having a fresh set of eyes on things always helps.
This is the longest I've ever spent outside.
Oh,
That's sad.
No, inside is very nice in Dalaros.
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Let's set up camp then. I guess I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave this moment and try to go look for some things for food.
All right, you gonna go off alone, look for food?
Does anyone want to come with me? Come look for food.
I'll come with. No, I
yeah.
can't come with. I gotta mend people.
Yeah, I'll come with.
Awesome.
All right. Well, Ashe and Greta mess around. Okay. So the rest of you are left to kind of set up your camp. Go ahead and give me a survival check, good Greta. if you would like to lend aid to Ashe in the future. If you are proficient in survival, you absolutely can. Just remember to speak up before the dice is rolled.
Okay.
All right. So with a
I rolled a
19, with a 19, the two of you guys head out around here. So you're about an hour away from where the boggards had made their base, had made their lair for a while. The animals are still quite sparse here. However, it appears that in their feral, aggravated state, they had not been particularly adept or mindful of harvesting non-meat-based treats, as you find a large plethora of what you believe to be edible mushrooms.
I believe these to be edible mushrooms.
Shrooms. Sorry, drugs on the mind and all.
Speak that
This is the episode,
into
I
the
guess.
world. Speak that into the world.
I did.
Also, technically, everything's edible once. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Yep.
You're so right. You're so right.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on most drugs, but I think these should be good for food.
Question.
Yeah.
How long have you and Cal been working together?
Was it 6 months?
Oh damn.
Like that. Cal was one of the first people I met when I was making my way to first person from Cypress Hollow that I encountered on my journey. I met a lot of people, but they didn't stick around for very long.
Or you're not from Cypress Hollow? Are you from there or from somewhere else?
I'm from somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere I think we're getting a little close to.
Really?
Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see we'll see what happens. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Do you ever miss home?
Yeah, I do. No, that's not correct. I miss people.
Like being in a city?
No, family. Certain family.
Me too.
Where are you from?
Just it's I'm from Orr's End. It's just like I think to the west up here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of not goblins, a lot of gnomes, some kobolds. It's a pretty good trading scene.
Nice. Got a big family?
No, it's just me and my dads. Me and my 3 dads.
You're your 3 dads?
Yeah. Oh, one's the Dunkle. I think I mentioned it before, but
yeah,
a Dunkle run.
The Dunkle. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just the 4 of us. There's not really anybody else. There's it's not the best. It's not best to have much room. There's not much room for much else. Sometimes, you know.
I see. Anyway, sorry,
I'm
not good at this. Not good at talking.
No, it's awkward. It's been a lot of just running around and one thing after the other. Go. Sometimes it's kind of wild when you get a good time to sit and just yeah.
Well, no,
we haven't had much one-on-one time.
No, we haven't. But no, what I mean is I'm not very good at talking. I don't back home, I didn't really get to say much. People spoke for me a lot. And sometimes more, I guess, imposing personalities, I tend to just kind of be quiet around.
You see? Gotcha.
So I don't really.
Why you hang her out? She kind of like sways over towards Greta and like bumps her shoulder into her hip. Is that why you hang around Cal all the time, or is that kind of why you guys like gravitated? Friends?
Yeah, a little bit. Cal's easy to talk to. Got a lot of stories. Yeah. Yeah. What were you saying?
Oh, nothing really important.
Okay.
I think honestly we could probably get back.
Yeah, probably.
All right. So the two of you kind of collect a nice little basket full of mushrooms, and make your way back to camp, which has been appropriately pitched. Will, if you would like to do a round of bandaging checks on the folks who stayed, you're more than welcome to. You want to patch up your friends?
Yeah, I would like to patch up my friends. All right. So I did Cal's. Cal got 7.
No.
Has it been more than an hour?
It has been more than an hour, yes. Because it took you about an
Yeah,
hour
then we
to
can continue this one with.
Yeah, you can absolutely give Cal.
All right. And then.
So that's 13 healing to who?
That will be 13 healing to Cal, actually.
All right.
The next
13
one
healing
I'll
to Big
put
C.
toward Rory, because I know Rory's gotten a little bit busted up.
Yeah,
The wizard's looking rough.
That's only 5.
that is okay.
All right.
Hey man, that's a large amount of wizard hit points.
Then,
Yeah, it is. I'm pretty close to full now.
How is Greta looking?
Greta is not there.
That's
You
right.
got
Greta's not there.
Mykie is your option.
Mykie is the last one left. All right, yeah. And let's get 7 more points.
Oh,
7 points for Mykie.
Then we'll start fixing
You
up
can do
some of the
yourself if you want
nonsense.
to.
Yeah, just start like checking in on the skull and whatnot. On account of getting
check it on my
smashed.
skull.
Yeah,
You did get cracked pretty hard by that boggard scout.
They always aim for the head. Why do they always aim for the head? Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Also, you rolled a amazing amount of 10s for the record. You've rolled
That's because I'm
exactly
using
what you
assurance.
need. Got it.
I'm using
that makes
assurance.
sense.
That's the option, so when I don't have to worry about failure.
Yeah.
I will never critically succeed.
But you'll never
but
critically fail.
I don't need to worry about accidentally stitching someone's kidney open.
Yeah, that's super fair. All right,
So
so you
That's what I
bandage.
care about.
Yeah, you bandage up your companions. Greta and Ashe do return. You guys begin to get ready to make some delicious food, a la Cal, for your evening. And we're going to go ahead and take our break here as night falls over the camp.
Yay! Camp
All
break.
right.
We will be back in just a little bit. Go ahead, stretch your legs, and we'll see you when we return.
Yay!
Bye-bye.
bye.
See you in a bit.
Please subscribe.